Okay. Okay, so this is what is showing on, I can see it on YouTube, but let's find it on TikTok. Let me see, is it okay? Okay, so this is what is showing. I can see it on YouTube, but let's find it on. Now let's go to TikTok and see if I can find it. How do I see my own life on activity?
Kristen Brock and James Brock were found shot dead in their bed by their 6-year-old daughter in February. Shortly after,
I can see it on YouTube. I'm kind of done studying tonight, but I'm trying to see if I can see my live stream on YouTube, on TikTok. Let's see. I'm kind of done studying tonight, but I'm trying to. Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Might probably study French if I find it. But how do I see my own YouTube TikTok live? Now I don't even know where I'll see the comments now. How do I see my TikTok live? Let me go to live. Okay. So I can see the. I can see it on. I can see it on the. Okay, so now let's learn a little bit. But what am I saying? If I want to learn French at the same time, so I've just finished studying on YouTube, and like I said, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just wait. I'm setting up to be able to stream on my on on my YouTube, and so this is my wait. So this is my TikTok, and let's go. This is my YouTube. So but the problem now is I would like to reduce. Okay, let's reduce the volume here. Volume. Yeah, the volume is muted here. Let's go to YouTube and also mute the volume. By doing this, I would be able to continue. Okay, now the volume is muted in the two places, and by doing this I'll be able to open the Let's study French for 30 minutes, okay? This seems fun for me now that we can see the two places at the same time. So, excuse me. This is what I was learning before. Now, I just finished with this textbook. Okay. And we are going back to French. For French, I was in lesson 3. Yes, I was in lesson 3. And we were learning. Why is it muted? Okay. So this is where we were before. I'll just put this back and I'll just put this quickly on my bed. Set the timer for 30 minutes.
French people keep time using the 24 hours.
We've learned this already this night.
It's complicated for you to okay?
So,
Il faut que ça s'appelle à French accent.
someone said
that you put on top of the E and the A and the I and so on, and not as in the French accent.
so.
What I'd like you to do is have a look at the accents we have in French.
Yeah, so we stopped around here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Find the accent aigu in words such as le bébé, the baby, le bébé. Okay, or you could find it in l'été.
So I'm still figuring out
That's
the.
the summer. L'été.
Let's
You
see.
could find it in le café. Le café. Or l'épaule. And that's the shoulder. L'épaule. Okay? You can find it in poésie. Poésie. Okay? And that's poetry. And you have also look at this accent aigu, créer. Créer. And that means created. Okay? Créer. So you can have two with an accent aigu next to each other. Okay? So that is my first accent, the accent aigu, the one that everybody knows as long as you know how to pronounce it, which is A. Now, what is the other accent I'd like to teach you today? Remember, there are few, okay, but I'm concentrating on these two today. Well, you have the accent grave, or grave accent, okay? The accent grave is the other direction, so it starts from the right and go towards the left, okay? The accent grave is E. Now, if you compare E and E, two different sounds, okay? E and E. So the accent grave is E. Now, you will also find the accent grave on the A, which is an A, and a U, which is a U as well. So watch out for that. But the A and the U sound will not change if you have the accent grave, okay? But it will change if you put it on the E, if that is clear. Now you will find the accent grave on words such as le frère, that's the brother.
Frère.
Le père, that's
Le
the father.
Père.
La mère, that's the
La
mother. You
mère.
will find it also on très, which is very,
Très,
très.
très, très
You
bien.
will find it on crème,
Crème.
cream, okay?
Crème.
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 You will find it on a,
A.
which is an A with this accent, which
A.
means okay. It doesn't, it means at, okay, or to, okay? Or you will find it on ou.
Ou.
Bonjour. What if I told you that becoming fluent in French isn't about working harder, but smarter? Over the past 20 years, I've helped over 4,000 students achieve fluency in French in just 6
O-U accent.
Ou.
Now watch out here, because, and it tells you that two words of same sound, okay, we call them homonyme, I think. Homonyme? Yeah. That means two different things. So the ou, where you have an accent grave on top of the U means where, means where is it, and the U, where there is no accent grave means or, okay, or coffee or milk, for example.
Coffee or
Café,
tea.
lait, okay?
Mm.
So, what you need to know that sometimes you can find the two accents in the same word. So one accent aigu and one accent grave. And you need to take that in consideration because the sound change then, okay? So you will find that in the common noun, the proper noun, Helen. Now, Helen in French is Hélène. Hélène. Now, have a look at that.
Hélène.
Accent aigu, laine,
Hélène.
accent grave, okay? You will
Grave.
find also this word in
Grave.
élève.
Élève.
Two sounds, two different sounds. But
Élève.
here we are using an E every time. So élève means pupils, okay? Pupil, okay? Éphémère.
Éphémère.
Which means ephemeral. Do you say ephemeral, Adam? Which means which doesn't last. It's éphémère. You will find that there are two
Éphémère.
accents aigus, and then suddenly an accent grave. Éphémère. Okay, I'm changing the sound here. Another one, légère.
Légère.
Okay, feminine word. Légère. Yeah, in that case.
Légère.
You will find it in déjà.
Déjà. Déjà vu.
Have a look. There is an accent aigu on the I and an
Déjà.
accent grave on the A. Déjà. Or you
Déjà.
will find it on décès.
Décès.
Which means deceased or it's death in effect. Okay, le décès.
Décès.
Okay? So, what I'd like to finish now, and a little recap, okay, before I do that, is that we have two accents, main accents. Remember, this is part one, and there is another lesson coming on other accents. You will find the accent aigu,
Aigu.
okay, which is this one, and we pronounce it I. And you will find the accent grave, which
Grave.
is this one, and we pronounce it E, okay, which you will find also on the A, and the U pronunciation does not change, okay?
It's coming down.
Let's have a look at the sentence which I've just made up, which is mad, I tell you, but hey, it shows you the use of accents. Here we are. En été, le père du bébé boit du café avec de la crème légère avec son élève nommé Hélène. Ils écrivent des poèmes. Now, this is a bit mad. Have a look. En été, can you read with me?
En été.
Let me seriously, can you?
En été.
En été,
En été. In
le
summer.
père
Le
du
père.
bébé
The father.
boit
Le père
du
du bébé
café
boit du café avec
de
la crème
légère
légère avec son élève nommé
Hélène.
Hélène.
Ils
Ils écrivent des poèmes.
Okay, now I'm just showing you that we have different sounds if you put a different accent on top of the E. Now, en été, in the summer, le père du bébé, the father of the baby, boit du café, drinks coffee, avec de la crème légère, with light cream, avec son élève nommé Hélène, with his pupil called Helen. Ils écrivent des poèmes, and they write poetry or poems together, ensemble. Okay? So, I hope this first lesson on accent was useful to you and you've always wondered what this accent meant. Well, there you are. I've tried to explain you as clearly as possible and I hope I have done just that. Remember, if there is no accent, the sound will remain O. That's it for me. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and have a look at the other lessons numbered. They're really cool. And why don't you have a look at my website, learnfrenchwithalexa.com, where I teach you with lots and lots and lots of material. And I teach you French and take the French to a higher level. Okay? And I have a Patreon page as well. Have a look at the Patreon page. That's it for me. Au revoir. Bisous, bisous.
Bisous, bisous.
What's your name? My name is Tomato. Well done.
Today, folks, let's have a look at another accent, the accent circonflexe. Now, what is an accent circonflexe? Well, I call it the hat. The hat. It's a little hat, basically, that you put on the letters A, or E, or I, or O, or U. So A, E, O, U. All these letters, these vowels, can have an accent.
Okay, if you joined my live previously, then you know like we've already studied this night. So this one is actually basically just to test the streaming software. And it's Friday night, it's almost 11 o'clock. I need to watch a movie before I go to sleep. I've exceeded my goal for tonight, and I'm feeling so great to enjoy the night before I go to sleep. Normally, I should sleep by 10, but there's a lot to do, and I want to see a movie. So, probably 12 o'clock. There's no work tomorrow, so I'll be waking up late tomorrow. And I'll probably be using the streaming again tomorrow morning, but let's see. Au revoir. Bisous, bisous. À bientôt. And Adamant, that's see you tomorrow. Bye.